small plastic bottles believed to be used in the course of committing the purported offense of cheating. True or false, Felix?
False.
Derek?
False.
Mohammed?
False.
Moses?
False.
Count 3. Personation. On 7th May 2025 at Runda Estate within Nairobi County with intent to defraud, you falsely presented yourself to Majid Harith Mahmoud Halel Allah Bassam as an official of Ministry of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Services, Directorate of Geological Surveys and Geoinformation Management. True or false, Mohammed?
False.
To me, one that will be furnished and any other material document that the prosecution in their case. Secondly, Your Honor, application is premised on opposed, and hence, Your Honor, we pray that the court does admit to reasonable bail bond terms, including an option of a favorable cash bail. The accused persons have been in the custody of the police since their arrest, that is now close to over a week now. They have cooperated with the police. Their places of abode are known. There is no indication or any deposition of any of them being a flight risk. Kenyan citizens of very humble means. And Your Honor, while considering the bail bond terms and option of a cash bail, and Your Honor, in view of the bail bond policies and terms, we urge Your Honor to exercise your discretion favorably, as indeed going as per the counts before Your Honor, we urge that the figures are set out, especially in those two counts, Your Honor, are purely numeric at this particular moment. No such sums ever passed through or was paid to any of the accused persons. The figures sometimes will tend to look very colossal and mouth-boggling and filling. But we urge Your Honor to keep your eye on the very purpose of bail and bond term at this particular stage is to ensure the attendance of the accused persons to court upon terms and conditions that the court will set out. A very firm commitment that they shall attend to this court and follow these proceedings towards their full and logical conclusion. We urge Your Honor to find and grant reasonable cash bail to each of them to allow them to get back to their families and continue fending for those that depend on them, including their spouses, their young children. Now from the charge sheet has drawn, but we urge that, Your Honor, you find in favor of our clients, especially in respect to each and every one of them. Based on the first two counts, Your Honor, exist. I don't know. We do not have such offense in our penal code. But we still add to what I've just said.
Your Honor, I don't think much accused
I've been in police custody for more than a week, pursuant to a custodial order in miscellaneous E1676 of 2025. That file has since been closed. Your Honor, the starting point is Article 49(1)(h) of the Constitution. We also plead with the court to consider Section 123A of the Criminal Procedure Code, as well as the bail and bond policy guidelines of 2015. Justice Luka Kimabe gave a list of what the court should consider in dispensing with application like this one of ours. Otherwise, I reiterate the sentiments of Mr. Reem and plead with the court to kindly accord the accused person a lenient cash bail and bond terms that are favorable to their stature in the society. Thank you.
The purpose of bond is to ensure attendance to court. The figure that has been put there in your honor is not a decorative figure. It is an actual figure. Figure allegedly obtained for the complaint. But those are matters of fact. We just pray that when the court is considering the bond or bail, does also factor in that there is a complaint of a certain amount of money lost. And we are not saying this just to say that we already convicted the person. But we are saying this so that the amount that the court will grant will be an amount that will make sure that there is total adherence with court attendance. Your Honor, further to that, there are issues that have been raised as to how long these persons have been in custody. That this matter has already been dealt with, and there are reasons as to why the court that gave those custodial orders made those directions, which necessarily do not affect the discretion that is before you. Your Honor, on the last part, I've heard counsel saying that the accused persons here have known places of abode. Your Honor, this is something unless the court is given an affidavit to that. The circumstances of the arrest, Your Honor, they were arrested in a house in Runda where the operation was allegedly happening. They were not arrested in their homestead. So that is something that we are yet to establish whether they actually are places of abode. So, Your Honor, we pray that the court is taken accordingly, according also to the bail and bond policy.
Should be commensurate, and especially where a figure is quoted. I want us to disabuse ourselves from that notion.
Done a letter to NTSA defend some of the excuses which they were using in the process of committing the crime. Their phones not confiscated, Your Honor, which we are sent to the cybercrime personnel, which is the syndicate.
About the other personal items, the ID and the keys, can those ones be released?
The IDs we are using are not actually the people who are arrested.
Hearing granted reasoned by the prosecution. In totality, I have considered the nature of the offense, the subject matter, and the arguments placed before. Bail and bond is a contract between the court and the accused person to ensure that they attend court when released on bond. It has not been demonstrated that the accused person will not attend court if released on both bond or cash bail. And given the nature of the offense and the arguments placed before me, I will order that the accused persons be released on a bond of Kenya shillings 500,000 each, with a surety of similar amount, or a cash bail of 100,000 with the two contact persons. On the release of motor vehicle and other personal items, the IO has indicated that the said is still under investigation and appears to be an exhibit. Therefore, I will direct that the said application be revisited later. For other personal items such as the wallets and the keys, together with the IDs, the same can be released to the accused persons, copies of the ID to be made, and the IO to proceed with the investigations.